I got some dirty shit to pick up at the dry cleaner. I got a tidy bitch to pick up, I call her Selena. Shawty hop up in the whip, but I ain't never seen her. Shawty love the way I whip it in a two-seater.
So I just went in this very strange autopilot mode where I pivoted on my feet, I unlocked my door, pulled it a little bit, relocked it. It was just like a habit to relock it. And relocking it really saved my life and my student's life because had I not locked it, the shooter could have come right into the door. So I unlocked it, I opened my door, and then kids just started pouring in my room. I don't know how many kids were in there, but I was pulling them and getting them in and shouting at them to get in the room. And then I suddenly saw the shooter about 20 feet from me, standing at the end of the hallway, actively shooting down the hallway, just a barrage of bullets. And I'm staring at him thinking, why is the police here? This is strange, because he's in full metal garb, helmet, face mask, bulletproof armor, shooting this rifle that I've never seen before. And I'm just looking at him, but I'm still getting kids knowing it's an emergency. So then, I don't know when I decided it was the right time to close the door. I grabbed the handle with both hands, and that's when I got nicked, or grazed, or whatever you call it.
So a bullet hit your arm?
Yes.
And it came through the door before you were able to close it?
I was still at the open door. The door was still open, and I was pulling it closed with both hands, knowing I really needed to get it shut tight, because it's not easy to shut. It doesn't just fall into the locked position. And as I'm closing my door, I'm shouting at my next door neighbor, Mr. Scott Beagle, to close his door. He was doing the same thing I was doing. So I closed my door. He didn't close his door in time. Then I heard him shoot a barrage of bullets into Mr. Beagle's room. And then he came to my room and shot about 4 or 5 shots into my room, breaking the glass of my door.
How are you dealing, having seen this and it being very, very real?
It's awful. You know, I've never had to deal with anything like this before. I mean, I'm a stoic person to begin with. I'm not the most emotional person. And so when I sit and think and I pause about my 2 beloved students who were killed from that class, it's hard to live with because I love them so much, like they were my kids.
I got some dirty shit to pick up at the dry cleaner. I got a tidy bitch to pick up, I call her Selena. Shawty hop up in the whip, but I ain't never seen her. Shawty love the way I whip it in a two-seater.